Would you rather eat genetically engineered bacteria instead of taking medication? It just might be the way of the future. Stay tuned. Hey there, welcome to Science is You. This channel is dedicated to spreading awareness of real biotechnology research and making it fun and accessible for everyone. To support our mission, please subscribe and spread the word. Thanks for watching. Today, we are going to discuss this study where researchers experimented with genetically engineering bacteria to combat hypertension. Now, this idea might sound wild and crazy. Bacteria cause infections, right? So who would want to eat bacteria? Actually, though, there are good bacteria as well. Bacteria that we couldn't live without, in fact. There are about as many good bacterial cells in your body as there are human cells. Many of these bacteria live in your gut and play pivotal roles in health. It makes sense then to consider the bacteria that make up your body, your microbiome, as a potential means to treat and cure disease. Many of us are already used to consuming bacteria as part of our daily diet for general gut health. Probiotics. Lactobacilli are a type of friendly bacteria used in fermentation and dairy. But the authors of this study wanted to equip some lactobacilli with even more health benefits, like the ability to reduce high blood pressure or hypertension. Here's how they did it. First, they had to decide exactly what they wanted their lactobacilli to be able to do in the body. Angiotensin II is a protein that tends to raise blood pressure. Angiotensin is found throughout the body, including your gut. But angiotensin II is decreased by an enzyme called ACE2. The scientists here used this knowledge to create a model of hypertensive disorder using rats. They cut out the ACE2 gene from the rats using CRISPR. CRISPR can be thought of as a pair of molecular scissors that can cut DNA at specific targeted places. To learn more about how CRISPR works, check out the video linked above. They observed that the rats that did not have ACE2 had higher blood pressure than normal rats. This might simulate the situation in people where someone has a genetic mutation, for example, that causes higher blood pressure. The researchers hypothesized that feeding the rats lactobacilli that were genetically engineered to produce ACE2 might reduce blood pressure in the rats. The rats were fed the genetically engineered bacteria which produced the ACE2, which was connected to another protein that helped it to absorb into the gut. They indeed measured a significant decrease in diastolic blood pressure in rats fed the bacteria that could make ACE2 versus control rats, which were fed lactobacilli that didn't have any special ACE2 making capabilities. But there was a catch. They only observed this blood pressure decrease in female rats. Why might this be? An interesting observation is the location of the ACE2 gene in our genome. The gene that codes for ACE2 is located on the X chromosome, or an X-linked gene. Here, the female rats have two X chromosomes, or XX, while the male rats have XY. So females get two copies of the genes that are X-linked, while males get only one. This could indeed cause differences in the ways that blood pressure is regulated in these groups. But the scientists here wanted to learn more about how the ACE2-making bacteria work to lower blood pressure in female rats. Recall that ACE2 decreases the amount of angiotensin II in the body, so the researchers looked at levels of angiotensin in the rats. They found a significant decrease in angiotensin II levels in the colons of female rats that had been given the lactobacilli engineered to make ACE2. In these rats, they also found a decrease in genes associated with glucose metabolism that are known to be controlled by angiotensin II. Although this only worked in the female rats with two X chromosomes, this was still an intriguing demonstration of the ability of genetically engineered bacteria to deliver anti-hypertensive therapies. Lactobacilli could be equipped with the ability to make other things in addition to ACE2, so this biotechnology research opens the door for trying other targets that might be effective for both males and females. But is there something disturbing about consuming genetically altered bacteria? If it worked better, would you consider it instead of traditional medicine? What ethical issues might it raise? Share in the comments. If you enjoyed this video or found it interesting, please do subscribe and spread the word to help this channel out. And remember,